The delegation of the South Sudan People's Liberation Movement in opposition were holed up for hours at the Entebbe Airport's VIP lounge before being met by government officials. Officials from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs say that the visit was organized by State House. Details of the meeting remain sketchy, but ahead of an earlier meeting that failed to kick off last month, the rebels indicate that they wanted Uganda to withdraw its troops from South Sudan.
We had to coordinate together with the office of the President Obasanjo, such that the trip or the visit to Kampala is again revived.
If successful, this meeting paves way for a face-to-face meeting between President Yoweri Museveni and rebel leader Dr. Riek Machar. Meanwhile, a mediator in South Sudan's peace talks being brokered by IGAD in Addis Ababa, Field Marshal Abdulrahman, is optimistic that a war of egos between the two sides could end soon.
It will be nevertheless, because I told you that they have no other option, either to fight and kill themselves in thousands as they did, or to come and sit and solve it peacefully.
He was speaking on the sidelines of a training by IGAD of ambassadors and other envoys on preventive diplomacy and conflict resolution in Kampala.
You're not here because we managed to get funds from the Swiss government. You are here because strategically the whole systems are linked, and we do know where we began and where we're going to go.
However, an expert on mediation and political science at the University of Pretoria, Professor Laurie Nathan, warns that both parties are not likely to stop fighting if any of them thinks they are going to win.
Now, they might be deluded. In other words, we, as observers or mediators, might look at them and say, you can't win, you will not win. But if they believe they're still going to make gains militarily, they will keep fighting.
He says that the conflict could be resolved if the mediator IGAD is supported by other states and organs.
There's the African Union, there's the United Nations, there's the IGAD summit. The mediator himself or herself can't put pressure on the parties, but states can.
At least 10,000 people are reported to have died since the conflict began in December last year, and at least 1.5 million people have had to desert their homes following the crisis. Apparently, these people are facing starvation, and the World Food Programme has had to intervene. The talks that began 7 months ago have always hit a stalemate, an issue that is raising more questions. Suhail Mugabi, NTV.